Hello everyone. For this video I am at the village of Startforth in southwest County Durham. Formerly it was in Yorkshire until the 1970s with all the reorganisation. I'm in my hometown Barnard Castle, and through those trees there, that's the River Tees. It's absolutely gorgeous night, so I'm just back home for the night. And I've always wanted to come and do a video in this particular church. It's a church called Holy Trinity in Startforth. It got rebuilt in like the second half of the 1800s, and it does have a connection to Sunderland because the firm who was tasked with building it with the Borrowdales, Robert Borrowdale, his brother William moved to Sunderland and became one of the leading monumental masons in Sunderland, and his two sons had their own business after he'd retired. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a big rabbit over there watching us. Now look at that. I've only ever been, in my entire life, considering I'm born in Barnard Castle, I've probably only been in this churchyard 2 or 3 times. One of them was for christening about 10 years ago. But what an evening to come and have a look. Just show you over there. Some lovely old headstones I've noticed there. There's even more rabbits running around. I'm out of breath. So let's go and have a look in this church. Apologies if the camera's a bit wobbly because I haven't got the monopod. I've just been out for a couple of pints and I've gone for a walk. So here we are. Holy Trinity Church. It's just wildlife everywhere. Now look at that. What a fine spire or steeple. So we have Barnard Castle on the other side of the river, which was County Durham, and then this was Yorkshire. But obviously the boundaries got changed and stuff. But it's actually quite a large graveyard for a little village. So obviously Startforth now is completely changed even since I was a kid. There's a rabbit. Should you want to see the rabbit? Over there. That one is beautiful. That's Elizabeth. I think that's Birkhead or Birkhoff of Durham, who died at Startforth August the 6th, 1802. As I said, it's very rare that I've actually visited here, so I can't remember any headstones. And that is somebody, Ruxwill, a surname I've never come across, left this life May the 28th. Hey, you alright? Just doing a video. I'll keep you out of the video. God, there's loads of rabbits in tonight.
Lots of rabbits.
It'll be on YouTube later on tonight. Life and death in a northern town. There. I've just taken one from the back, so you'll be on to see you. God. I thought it was going to be nice and quiet, but dog walkers in here. Rabbits are absolutely huge. Loving memory of Charles Bass Watson of Barnard Castle, who died 8th of June 1882, aged 66 years. I wasn't expecting it to be so big. I can see some Commonwealth grave headstones. There's Alison, that's a good Teesdale name. It's an absolutely beautiful spot. Still more rabbits. I mentioned about the Borrowdales, and I did a story about them in Sunderland History, and it was just before I came in. I could never remember the name of which Borrowdale brother it was who helped build the church. It was Robert, and it said there was a fine tomb which was sort of larger than anybody else in this particular graveyard. And then here it is. Look at that. If you're from Sunderland, the Borrowdale brothers and the father did thousands of memorials. There's a good chance his brother created the stone, or his sons did. Into thy hands I commend my spirit, of thou hast redeemed me, O Lord, thou God of truth. In love and memory of Martha and dearly beloved wife of Robert, Borrowdale of this parish. The Borrowdales, originally, the family had come to Barnard Castle from Westmoreland. It's a good Westmoreland name. And they were like stonemasons. Also did like joinery and things like that. It's a great surname. Frances, wife of the above William Hooker. I can't believe I've never really been here before. I wonder how many people in Barnard Castle have actually visited this place. Well, I might go to the church but never look around. And look at that. Lieutenant J.A. Pestridge, Warwick's surname. The DLI, 13th of July 1943, aged 20. A true young faithful, son of the hero. There's in love memory of Minter. Never heard that Christian name before. And we've got two Commonwealth graves together. Some great surnames already. Sergeant R.G. Fear, Royal Artillery, 7th of March 1942. And then L.G. Catling, Royal Engineers, 1940, age 21. Loved and remembered by all at Hill, Weston. Rest in peace. I hadn't even realised they've actually got the field next door for an extension, so there must be, you can probably still get buried here if you wish to. Absolutely beautiful place. That's S. Longworth, Northumberland Fusiliers, 28th of April 1921, age just 21. Because it's Teesdale, we might come across a few Rains, Watson, Tallentire, Bainbridge, and Allison, another Allison. Heslop. Some more Commonwealth graves. I think in this corner you get a great view across to Barnard Castle. Might even see the castle. There'll be a few Carters in Barnard Castle. I love memory of Margaret and beloved wife of Thomas Carter. The Lendins, which is just not far from here, a few hundred metres. There's the church. Seriously, I cannot believe I've not really, all the times I come to Barnard Castle, I've never explored here. Hopefully we can see the castle from the corner. Oh, now there's somebody who'll be a relation of mine. Gladys Peart. Nee Bales. She died in 1950. I have lots of direct ancestors who are Pearts from Weardale. Some of them came across to Teesdale. This is the more recent section, 1962, 1949. Let's have a look through this gap here. I'm hoping we'll get a really good view. Startforth was always just a little village with I think it was High Startforth and Low Startforth. But obviously it's expanded the last few years. So this looks like it's a garden of remembrance for people's cremation urns. But how beautiful is that? River Tees, and then you can see the castle in the distance. Yeah, there's burials from 2009 there. That Borradill monument that we just saw, I just wonder if his brother helped or his nephews created that. This looks the more recent section. I haven't even been on the old side. It's a distinct memorial. I haven't got my torch, so I can't have a look. So I was just look at this. Let's have a look for those here lieth. So I think it had been a church here for several hundred years until they rebuilt it. Now here's some old ones. Here lies the body. Look at that. You can tell that's an old one. And then we've got here lieth the body of Thomas Hanby, who died March I think it's the 9th, 1774. I think that's aged 72 years. I do have some ancestors who lived in Startforth. Now this section I've never even been down before. Look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous. And then this one, here lies body of Thomas Mason, who died January the 1737, aged 33. Look at that, that's absolutely stunning. Here lieth the body of John Mason, who died October the 8th, 1756, aged 76. Also Isabel, how have they spelled it? Isable. These are all old ones, this. I'll have to come back here again. Also to the memory of Thomas Musgrave, their son, who died at New Broomby. Never heard of that place. He was upwards of 30 years a surveyor in His Majesty's Excise in London. A taxman, exciseman. Some of the cemeteries I visit, a lot of the headstones are completely worn away, but look at this. There's lots here which are really clear, probably because they might be sheltered. In memory of William Osborne, who died September the 1st, 1803, aged 73 years. Sarah Metcalf. It's actually Osborne. John Wrightson of Startforth. This stone was erected by the members of the Barnard Lodge of Freemasons, number 1230. James Benson, that's a few good ages in here, but obviously we only see the headstones of the people who survived, generally, to a decent age. Most of those poor of Mount Pleasant. There's a few Mount Pleasants in the northeast. I do have a couple of ancestors who lived in Startforth. Direct ancestors, I don't mean just like that. It's Hugh Mackay, died June the 25th, 1849, aged 30 years. Lord, if thou break earth's fetters off, to set our spirits free, thou in thyself art bliss enough. I've put love, if we but live to thee. And then look at this one on this ornate stone at the back. You don't often see designs on the back. Here lieth the body. Look at this, in memory of Hannah, wife of Henry Cook of Eggleston Abbey, who died March 26, 1818. Eggleston Abbey is just maybe a mile and a half away. James McQueen. McQueen's a good Scottish name. There's another cook. And then look at this. Look at these two. In memory of Emma, wife of Joseph Appleby of Barnard Castle. In memory of Jane, wife of Barnard Castle. There's a rain. In memory of Thomas Tunstall. Look at that little rabbit burrow down there. Lots of Hutchinsons. Ainsley, there's still Ainsley today in Barnard Castle. But there we have the village of Holy Startforth, Holy Trinity. And then we've got another one to the memory of Paul Yates, late of Eggleston Abbey, died 1799. Even though we're in Startforth, Barnard Castle is literally just across a bridge at the bottom there. So a lot of people who might have lived in Startforth and at the bottom of the bank, places like Bridgegate, might have come to church here. And this was their parish. So I'm just going to leave you with a view of that particular church. And thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy that, please give it a like. And if you want to, click on subscribe. And I will see you next time, wherever that may be. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye.